And good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? We are back. We're live. We are streaming once again. It is, of course, Tuesday, typical day, you guys. We are going to be playing Entitled Tuesday starting very shortly, but I hope everybody's having a great day wherever you are in the world, whether it's Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening, whether you're here in Florida, on the East Coast, the West Coast, in California, whether you're in Europe or whether you're in Asia, etc, etc. Hope you guys are doing well. It is, of course, I am Grandmaster Hikaru, and we're back and we are playing our favorite game called chess. So we'll be starting in about 9 minutes or 8 minutes, I should say, with Title Tuesdays. Hope you're doing better today. I'm doing better. I'm not great. I'll be wearing black every day this week. So I think you guys can pretty much understand what I'm saying without saying it. But that is life. At any rate, we are back to playing Title Tuesday, and you guys, the fans, are here watching, which of course is the most important thing. Thank you so much to 6 Drag for the 2 months, Inertia Drifter for the 32. Thank you to Little Dagger for the 2 months. Thank you to Exawar for the Prime, Ghost of Twitch for the Prime, M Gontav with the Prime, you Weebsy with the Prime, Lightning Alakine with the Prime. Thank you so much to Just a Paragon with the Prime, and Vines for the Prime as well. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys. So we are back. As I said, we are going to be playing Title Tuesday, try to keep it a little bit more chill than before. Of course, none other than a certain Magnus Carlsen has decided to join the event as well. You're talking too fast. I'm so sorry, you guys. But Magnus Carlsen has joined the event as usual. So we are going to be playing in Title Tuesday starting in about 7 minutes. Thank you so much to Riva X for the 15 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Rive X. So let's keep going. Last time Magnus said in his stream, they promises this Tuesday he will win both Title Tuesdays. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, maybe I'll win, maybe I won't. Nobody knows, but that's why we play chess. Thank you so much to F1 Ollie for the Prime, Gators with the Prime, Slay with the 3 months. Of course, pretty standard schedule today. We have the 2 Title Tuesdays. I have some articles to cover, some Reddit React to cover. I think Reddit React to cover. So we'll have a fun day, you guys. No Domino's stuff today either, just to be clear. No Domino's. What was it? Domino's loaded tots. We're not having any of those today. Trying to be a little bit more chill. Levy is playing. Yes, you guys. Thank you for informing me of something that is super important. Thank you. Don't worry, you don't talk as fast as you play. Thank you. What's the best pizza in New York? I don't know what the best pizza is in New York. I've not lived in New York for a good many years. When I was in New York all those years ago, though, there was a pizza place very close to Marshall Chess Club, which was I think it was called Ray's Pizza, if I remember correctly, probably due to gentrification, the rent being too damn high and everything else. Probably it's not there anymore, but I remember when I used to play the Marshall Chess Club, there was like a Ray's Pizza, I think, near the club. So it was very good. So anyway, you guys, yeah, so do I like pineapple on pizza? No, I've always been a fan of pepperoni pizza. Just have the nice cheese with the pepperoni or the salami on it, and it's all good. Is that the club on Thompson? No, that's on like is it 9th? Where is it? Let me see. The Marshall Chess Club. It's on it's West 10th Street in New York. So yeah, pepperoni is gross. Thank you, guys. I don't care what you think. Only my opinion matters because it is my stream. So I will tell you guys what I like, and you either will like it or you'll go find some other stream. So that's how it is. Thanks so much to I am Edgar's for the 3 months. Thank you so much to Arsenal for the 20 as well. Appreciate it. So yeah. Do you remember last time Salmon Master 420? I'm not sure. Salmon Master, it sounds vaguely familiar though. So anyway, all right. Thank you so much to DDR for the 15. We're starting in 5 minutes from now, in case you guys are wondering. So it's a little bit slow start, but that's what we're doing. A lot of love from Nepal. Have you been to Nepal? No, I've not been to Nepal. I've always been very busy, whether it's as a streamer or as a chess player in my previous life. I've never really had time to go into the mountains of the Himalayas. Isn't there the Himalaya Trail? It's like 6 months, right? Let me Google it. Himalaya Trail. I think I want to do that. I think that goes through Nepal, right? The Great Himalaya Trail. I think it goes through Nepal, but it takes like 6 months. And I have looked into that in the past, but unfortunately I played chess, and chess is very intensive, and when you stream you also spend a lot of time streaming, so I've never had time to do it, but I have looked into that in the past. But it's 6 months, never had 6 months, so maybe whenever I retire I can do it. Where am I from originally? Well, I was born in Japan. I spent the first couple of years in California, but I would essentially say that I'm from New York. So I grew up in New York, just outside of Manhattan, in Westchester County. So that's where I would say that I'm from. Thank you so much to Chief Hitsingen for the gift of sub. Thanks to Trokar. Thank you Christian Oliva for the 9 months. Yeah, I mean, all my development as a chess player occurred, not all, but like 90% occurred in New York. Have I been to Qatar? Yeah, I've been to Doha. I think only once. Maybe it's twice, but I think only once. So, yep. Have I lost my voice on stream? No, I don't think I ever have. I mean, I think normally you only lose your voice if you get quite sick, right? I think that's the only way you lose your voice traditionally. I mean, I don't think you lose it from talking too much. Have I been to Baku? Yeah, I've been to Baku many times, many times. Thank you so much to Mbot for the 12 months as well. Thank you so much to Mbot. So we'll get started very soon. Yeah, Powell is speaking bearish. I heard 6%. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty pessimistic about the market. I mean, I think as soon as the rates go over, as soon as like CDs and treasuries get to around 6%, I'm probably just going to go take my 6% and just close shop for the rest of the year. So I'll probably just say no and just take the interest. But we'll see. Thank you so much to DataPlep for the 27. Thank you to CG Botanic for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, 3 minutes to go until we start playing. Why am I in Sunrise, Florida over others? I've liked Florida. The weather's great. I have to say that as I've gotten older, I've stopped liking the cold weather, specifically like New York and places like Chicago, Missouri, etc. So yeah, that's why. Yeah. Was Alejandro talked about today? No, I don't know. I don't know if I'll cover that. Not sure if I will. There's other stuff that I want to cover, but we'll see. Would you say that being a small-time streamer is a good full-time job? It depends what your definition of small is. I would say on average, again, I don't know how the job, you know, what the incomes are for jobs these days. But like if you're in like a normal, like non-tech specific job, like you're not a programmer, engineer, I'm guessing you probably make what, like 40, maybe like 50-ish a year, 50,000 a year, maybe. So I would say if you're a streamer which has maybe like 2,000 average viewers, 1 to 2,000, I think you can probably do better than that. And it's going to be less stressful objectively, if I had to guess, but that's just my personal take. I'm saying 40 to 50k, I'm guessing, because obviously if you're in tech, you're making like ridiculous, you're making like 100k, which is just, I mean, not the real world. So I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, all right, so we're gonna be starting in 125, and let's get going. It's accurate. I don't know if it's accurate. It could be a little higher, it could be a little bit lower, but that's what I would say. Thanks to GMHJJ for the gifted sub. Thank you to Rowland for the tier 1. Okay, starting in 1 minute from now. 1 minute to go. So is it profitable to be someone said, is it profitable streamer? You might need 1k stable viewership. I mean, I don't know, to be profitable. No, I mean, I think if you have 500 viewers, you can do fine. If you have a very tight-knit community, they really support you, you can do great. If it's more like broader, like sponsorships, those things probably need to be around 1k or a little bit more. Give us concentration day. You blunder and cry too much lately. Why, thank you, Kekalu. Appreciate it. Thank you for the great ray of positivity that you are. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much to Nikori Baldanera for the 27 months. Hey, Hikaru, doing a 17-hour drive to move tomorrow. Can you or chat give some podcast recs? Thank you, Shishikura, for the 6 months. Thank you so much, Kaspina, for the 35 17-hour drive podcasts. I mean, I don't really listen to podcasts that much, honestly. I'm trying to think if there's something I would recommend. I don't know. C Squared podcast, right? I mean, they're trying to think, because I don't generally listen to a lot of podcasts. I mean, it depends what you're interested in. Like if you're interested in sports or history or whatnot. Okay, round 1. Let's go knight f3 here. We'll get the show on the road. Thank you so much to Go Cool for the 44. Let's play g3. We're gonna play more kings in the attack in honor of Robert James Fisher, the one and only, well, I guess Paul Morphy wasn't, so the one and only world chess champion of the United States of America. Let's play rook e1 here, probably e5, knight f1. Okay, typical. I think I've actually played this guy in round 1 before. This looks like a familiar, I think I've played this guy in Title Tuesday in the first round. I don't think this is the first time we played. I'm gonna play knight e3. Yeah, I really think that I think I played this guy like last week or the week before. This is bizarre. I'm gonna have to look. Thank you so much to Ursus for the 17 and Imperium for the prime. I'm gonna have to look after this game. Someone, if my mods can actually tell me how to check, I think I'm gonna take a look. I can go knight f5 maybe. It's interesting. I kind of want to go for something insane, but it's no good. So let's just go c3. I'm gonna go knight g4 to hit the pawn on h6, probably queen d2 somewhere like here. And now I'm almost certainly going to sack. Go c4. Now I'm chucking a pawn, but I think I have tricks on the d file here. I mean, I'm gonna go for some tricks with on the diagonals here, or not, or maybe I'm just insane. I guess I'll take. I'm probably gonna take and go knight f6. Let's take and go check. It's getting very wild. I probably should not have done this objectively, but I'll still probably find a way to win, although we'll see. Things are just very smoothly for the 6 and Tiburon for the 12. Thanks so much, Tiburon. I mean, if he doesn't take the queen and allow the fork, I'm not sure what else he's gonna do here. And he takes. I check take, of course. That just allows a forkaroo here of everything, and I think I'm now on my way to winning. But after this game, my mods can tell me how I search on chess.com, because I'm almost certain, like I'd say I'm like 90% sure that I played this guy in round 1 of Title Tuesday before. Okay, goes c4, which is a good move. I'll take the rook in the corner to force the rook off the c file. I like knight d2 to hit the pawn. Should be pretty good here. Daniel speaking Russian. Okay. He's just thinking. King g2 is a pretty safe move here, so I'll pre-move. He goes knight d4, hangs knight c4. Is knight c4 the best move? This does allow a forkaroo as well. And I can go rook c1 here. This is actually strange. I don't like my position, so I'm just gonna take instead. Takes, of course I take. Goes knight c2, logical. Am I up material or not? 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I'm just up a pawn. So okay, this should be fairly clean. So let's go here to force him to take. I will take, and I'm up a pawn. I've got a good knight. I've got great locks here. The king can't come in. So I think I'm actually just winning here due to the placement. These pawns are very important. The king can't come forward. So I assume that I'm winning. Knight also great bastion here on c4. So I think I'm just going to win this game now. Okay, my man is really deep in the tank here. Not sure why. Thank you so much for Roasted Penguin for the 5. How is the Boston trip? Very good. Now I could take the juicer, but then he gets infiltration and a kebab where he impales the meat. We don't want him impaling any meat, so I'm going to play b3 and keep this queen side closed. Now has a weakness on a5. I can always go rook d1 d7, create my own kebab on the 7th rank, and this looks very good for me. Yeah, rook d7 and knight d6, and I assume I'm winning here somehow. Let's just go here, try to impale the meat. Knight d6 is a move. Rook c7 also a very solid move here to put pressure on the b-shop. And now I have knight d6 lurking as well. Probably not knight d6. I think I'll just go f4, guard the juicer, and then I'm going to play knight d6, create a classic connect 4, and I should win the game. Thank you so much to Roasted Penguin again for the 5, the Sports Lawyer for the Prime, and Anna Schultz for the Prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Looking very good. Other guy won who Magnus won. Okay, not shocking. Click on the heads up score on his profile. See, okay, it's not doing it now. If I take, he takes, and I actually can't go to a7. So due to the classic wooden shield, I actually would lose the game. But I can go here, tickle the bishop first, and now I can just take, go here, and rook a4, and the rest will be very basic. Okay, so I can click on his name. You said 0 0. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't played him. Maybe I'm insane, right? Yeah, I haven't played him. Okay, I'm insane. Fair enough. All right, whatever. We got the win. Round 1 in the books. Magnus won his first game. Let's see who else is playing. I don't know if Magnus is streaming this. Is Magnus streaming or not? Probably not, right? Let's watch Nihal. Nihal is playing Daniel Naroditsky. Okay, Nihal's gonna win, so let's move on. Danya is playing. Danya's white. He's got a great bastion, better pawn structure. Objectively, I mean, I think Magnus could save this with black, but I think that this guy's 2500. Danya's gonna crush him here. He isn't live. Okay, fair enough. Coolio. So yeah, All right, a4, nice move. Nice move by Dan to attack the queen here. Overloads the queen. Queen can't guard the knight. Yeah. Yeah. Sober. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with me? Sorry. Losing my mind. All right. So that game's over. What do we have here? Okay, we have this game between Polish Fighter and of course Dostos. Looks like Polish Fighter in trouble here. In trouble. White has a connect 5 here. There's rook 8. Am I tipsy? No, you guys, I'm not. Yeah, so Levy 1. Okay, big shock. Rook c8, probably a draw here. Rook a7. Just is the 2500 gonna make the draw? Okay, he goes rook b8. Now f4 e5 just crushes due to the classic double op combo. Will he play f4? No, he goes queen c6, which hangs a pawn, and just there's still rook a6 maybe, but who knows. What is this? Oh, let's go back to the game. Okay, bishop c3, I guess. King f7, maybe king e6 and d5 here, and go from there. Knight e7, maybe g3 d5. Okay, bishop d4, d5 e5. Still a little bit of a blockade here. D5. Okay, maybe g4 here. Takes. Well, I guess we have an article to cover. I guess we have a different article to cover. This is not the article I was going to cover, but okay, now Duda is going to put the knight on e5, or yeah, this guy just threw it away, Dostos. So yeah, it looks like am I doing Norway chess? Say Norway chess. What is there an article on Norway chess too that I'm missing? You want to link me, you guys? Bishop e4, king e3, bishop c2 wins, by the way. Not that you have to take. I mean, it's not the only way to win, but it's probably the quickest. Yeah, so what do we have? King d7, bishop b6, king d4, guard the on or not. Okay, so Duda's gonna win this game. Let's close this one. Let's see, we have Buddy Pranav is playing. Buddy Pranav wins this game, so it looks like everybody's off to a pretty standard start. Yeah. All right, so okay, so it looks like round one's in the books pretty much. Buddy Pranav, by the way, for people who are wondering, the reason we call him Buddy Pranav is because he used to play when he was just a wee little kid, wee little lad, we should say, and he would play against Eric Hansen of the Chess Bras, and I think for whatever reason Eric started calling him Buddy. I don't know why, but that's the reasoning. So yeah. So yeah, thank you so much to Jeffrey for the 3 months. Thank you so much to Shiraz for the 11 months. Thank you so much to Shiraz 290 for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so everybody's on 1 out of 1, so we just keep moving along, waiting for round 2 to begin. Hikaru versus Levy incoming. That would be pretty funny. Amon is playing Goofy Penguin. Oh, Amon has bishop and knight versus king. How deep are they in this? So they're very. Wait, Amon gave back all his material here. Amon has the black pieces, right? King a4. Yeah, okay. How many moves ago did he sack? I mean, if Amon doesn't win this, it would be embarrassing, but Amon's kind of got the box right. King a4. Only try. You got to try to run up to the light squares. Okay, now Amon wins easily. Knight d3, knight c5. Yeah, very simple. Or bishop e3. I mean, all roads lead to Rome. This also works. King a4, and then you just wait. Or you have knight b2, king c3 also, which is good enough. Thanks so much to Kyle Hood. Appreciate it. Amon's not low on time. He's got 22 seconds with increment. That's not low. So thank you so much to Jetto for the 18 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Jetto. So let's see, what else do we have? Okay, 1 game left in round number 1. Okay, it should be over pretty soon. King h3, queen g2, checkmate, game over. Hey Hikaru, first time on stream, love your work, you play like a wizard. Okay, thank you so much to Dan Spike for the prime. Playing Damiano Liu in round 2. Now, this is another guy who streamed. I played him quite a few times in Title Tuesday. What is it? What is the box? What box? Okay, e4. I'm gonna play the Karo Khan since Levi Roseman is playing this tournament. Let's play like a Levi Roseman. These are just Griffin for the 24, Neo Matrix for the prime. Okay, I'm gonna play e6 here, just very standard. Play c3 logical. I think I'm just gonna develop normally here. Go here. Now I could trade. I can also play like knight c5, but I think I'm just gonna keep this very, very basic here. Just castles, nothing too exciting. And play e5. I can also play f5, which is kind of interesting here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play f5. I'm kind of curious. This might not be a good move, but it looks interesting. I mean, I can always play for f4. I mean, there's a slight weakness on e5, but I'm not sure how he takes advantage, so I'm gonna scoot the king out of the way. Knight h2. Is g4 actually a threat? Maybe it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna play knight g8 then. Idea just to reroute my knight, maybe. Okay, now I'm gonna go f4, close the diagonal down. He's got to go g4, and then probably I go here, keep an eye on this diagonal now. And I don't know if I'm necessarily better. I cover e6. Now I target the juicer on d3 as well. He is playing this pretty well, though. I actually feel like Damiano, or however you pronounce Damiano. He's Swedish, so probably it's like Damiano. Let's go. Bishop f1's also a good move. I actually don't like my position that much here. I guess I'll go here and rook e8 or something. I do have h5 somewhere in here too. He's he's Polish. Yeah, what did I? Oh yeah, I said did I say he's Swedish or something? I said something weird, right? Yeah, of course he's not Swedish. I don't like my position, but I think it's relatively okay. Go here. I can play c5 maybe. I can also play knight f6 here. I'm gonna go c5, try to complicate the situation a little bit here. Try to put more pressure on the pawn on d3 if I can. So I'll keep the pre-move in play. Goes a3 now. I could play c4, which is interesting too. I can also play b. I'm gonna go c4 here. Try to lock this bishop in jail, kind of. Knight h4, which is a move that I completely overlooked, obviously. Yeah, I actually have some issues here. This is not the dream. You need to be careful. Now I could play bishop e5, but that allows tactics, so I'm just going to drop back. If I go here, he has knight f3. Thing is, this bishop on d2 is actually very passive, so I'm still kind of okay. Goes knight 3 now. I assume I should play g6 or maybe h5 even. Yeah, I think I'm going to start getting really wacky and wild here with h5. I don't know what's going on. I might lose here. This might be a bad move, but it seems like the position is getting a little bit out of control, and that's kind of what I want here. So we'll see what he does. Neither shot Merrill saying a gradient for the 18 Jorms for the 31 cert card tonight and Javin cones. Of course I take. I could have taken on g4 first, I guess. Now he goes rook d1, so he wants to go for bishop f4. I can go to c7. I can go to c8. Can also go to c6 maybe. Don't want to take. Can also take on e1 too. Maybe I just go here. I've got to move a little bit quicker. I'm moving too slowly here. It's not a great position for me. Knight h2, that looks like a mistake. Okay, so of course I'll take. I assume you take with a pawn and I go like bishop g6 or something. Knight h2 was not a very good move. That much I'm sure of. Yeah, he's starting to use his time up here. Wait, what? Wait a second. Bishop g6. Yeah, it's just losing. He just Lost his mind. I don't really know why. Just lost his mind. Things with curses for the 24 blonded for the prime and Ninja Turtle 63 with the prime. Completely insane. Completely insane. Rookie Yadis played. Now I can take with the queen or the rook. Doesn't matter is the big question. My gut says take with the rook. Queen takes also, yeah, because if I take, he gets some rookie one. So I think I just take this way. If I take with the queen, he gets at least rookie one and some kind of pretend tactics. Knight h6 doesn't work. I did spot a weird tactic during the game, by the way, and I don't know if it actually worked, but I did see this tactic where you can play like knight g5, bishop g6, and I think he can just go takes, and knight h6. And this is like a very, oh, I guess it doesn't actually work because I have knight e7, but if I take the queen, I get checkmated. This is like a really beautiful checkmate. But apparently, oh, he has this one too, knight d6 the other way for the checkmate, which is beautiful as well. This is actually winning for white, but whatever. Damiano missed it. We get the win. We're 2 out of 2. And we move on to round number 3. Thanks for say Isaac of No Friends for the $3. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ignore, oh, Magnus is playing. Let's pull up Magnus' game. Magnus is white, right? So yeah, Magnus is winning then because he has rook f7. He's gonna have d7. He is winning. I mean, rook f7 looks winning here. He's using a lot of time, I guess, just to double check. Okay, rook e, oh, this also wins with d7. This is winning, but is there an instant win? Takes rook e6. I mean, this is winning because you can hide the king with a7 b7, so it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, just b7 and rook f6 and king a8. Magnus entitled, heck yeah. Yeah, Magnus is playing. Thanks so much to Anonymous for gifting a sub to XQC. Thank you so much to Anonymous for the sub to XQC, who's been subbed to this channel for 10 months now, apparently. So a big shout out to Felix Longgel, one of the pioneers of chess on Twitch. Let's see who else is still playing. Nihal is up a piece, so he's winning. Surprise is only 10 that people have gifted subbed him. Not shocking. But yeah, big shout out to XQC, one of the true pioneers of chess on Twitch. Thank you so much to Lather, Rinse and Yeet for the 4 months. One of the pioneers of chess. Yeah, that too, of course. You know, it's like there's a classic saying. What is it? There's a classic saying from Hassan's hero, what's his name, Lenin, right? There's a classic saying from the hero of Hassan Abi, Lenin, which is that it's like decades happen in weeks or something, and there are decades where nothing happens, or decades happen in weeks, and then there are decades where nothing happens, something like that. And basically, I would say for chess, like what happened in 2020 to now, like the last like year or two, what's happened is like more than what happened in the previous like 3 decades. Yeah. No, there's the quote. Yeah, I'll pull it up. It's there are decades where nothing happens, and then there are weeks where decades happen. So I would say to do the paraphrase, like there are decades where nothing happens, and then there are years where decades happen in the case of chess. Thank you so much to Wei Issei for the prime. Thank you so much, Wei Issei or Ice. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Vladimir Kramnik, the former world chess champion, is playing here, and he is in trouble. He probably can draw this game, but he's in trouble. Yeah. So Kramnik is going to draw against Sebastian Mays from France here. This will be a draw. Thank you so much to Clueless TWTW for 12 months. Then there's 2021 decades happened, but also nothing happened. That's actually true too. So Kramnik draws an early game against Sebastian Maze. Magnus just turned on his stream. Nice. Awesome. That's all good. It's all good. Am I a fan of Ron DeSantis? Good question. So yeah. Anyway, let's keep moving. What else do we have? Not many games left here in round number 2, so round 3 should be starting pretty soon. This is just a draw because the bishop can't touch the pawn here. It's a wrong color pawn. You just wait forever. You can't ever win the pawn. It's just the wrong color. Do I know TSM Mande, Apex Pro, is also playing chess? No, I don't know him. I don't know. So yeah. Thank you so much to Shing31 for the 6 months. Thank you to Brian the Brain for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Brian the Brain. If you look at Daniel speaking Russian, as is his whole chat, I don't really like that personally. Well, I mean, Daniel's bilingual. He speaks English. He speaks Russian. He's of Russian descent. He grew up in a Russian. His parents are Russian. Like, why is that a bad thing? I mean, like, Why is that a bad thing? If he wants to do it in Russian, let him do it in Russian. What's the big deal? I mean, he also speaks American, of course, but like, what's the big deal? Yeah, I don't get it. Why? I mean, like I mean, there also, Russia isn't the only country where people speak Russian, in case you weren't aware of that. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Anyway, okay, this game's over. So round number 3 coming up. Thank you so much to Spaniel guy for the tier 1. Thank you so much. Okay, we're playing Rosada Pahlavi, right? Let's play knight f3 g3 and keep going. Knight f3 g3 bishop g2. I guess I will play b3 here and bishop b2. By the way, yeah, this guy's name isn't, I was making a joke, his name isn't Reza Pahlavi, although I think many people wish that they many people in a certain country wish they could go back to such times. Play e3 here. If takes, there's my political statement for the day for anybody who's wondering. If takes, you just take with the knight. Does Danny do a Gary imitation in Russian? I don't know. I'm gonna play bishop b2, maybe d5. So much true. Yeah. Plays knight e4, which is a good move, by the way. This kid's playing well. I like his style so far. I'm gonna go knight e2 and take with the queen. I guard the pawn on d4. I take with the pawn, of course. Do I play c4 or not? It's an interesting choice. My instinct is to play c4 and d5. I don't know if it's right. I think he should have played d5 and e6 and created a weakness on d4, because now I think I'm a little bit better here. It goes rook c8. Interesting. So now I can play knight a3 here. I can also play d5. I should be better here, but how do I do this? I should be better. Maybe rook d1. I wish I could get my knight to c3. I just can't. I could actually put the knight here and take. That's an interesting transition. Knight c3, bishop d4. Knight c3, but there's also queen a5 there. I think I'm just gonna play rook d1 here, guard the pawn. Feels a little bit wrong. He goes h5, which, okay, now I still want to play knight. Wait, but I wanted to play knight c3, right? Yeah, because now when he takes with the bishop, I take. When he takes with the knight, I just take, drop back, and I'm happy. But I'm not happy because I allowed bishop g4 now. I'm not happy because when I take, he has bishop g4. Shoot. Maybe it's... I should not have done that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna pretend I did nothing wrong, because I don't want to lose this light square bishop to some knight f3 where he gets like a wooden shield. So I'm just gonna chuck a pawn, and he's pushed the pawn to h5. So I feel like go here, hit both the pawns. Classic 90-degree right triangle, of course. It's not a great position, but I think I'm okay-ish. Whoa, e6 looks very bold, because now he's gonna have dark square weaknesses himself. Wait, this looks a little bit insane to me. I mean, there are problems here for sure. I go here, and now big problems for black. Big problems. Of course, I take and take. I mean, it's maybe big problems is too strong, but I'm definitely better here. Go here. Should not have allowed that, but I get a wooden shield and a connect 4. I guess I could have grabbed the pawn and played queen e2, but it goes queen f6. Now this does give me f4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play f4 here, and then rook f2. And now I'm trying to do something on both files here, both the E and the F file. The wooden shield still in play, very much so. And now I just win the pawn, and I should be very happy due to the pin. Still not guaranteed. It's still not easy to win, but this should be. It's better. We'll see if I can actually win this. 2 feels pretty good though. Yeah, I think I trade. Whoops, I trade and take. I mean, with the extra pawn, I go here. I mean, because bishop f7 is a huge threat. Queen e8 is also a huge threat here. Uh-oh, did I make a mistake here? You can hide on h6 and I don't. Goes to g7. I mean, h3 and g4 is what I want to play, kind of. I'm gonna play h3. Trying to go queen e7 at some point. Oh wait, but this doesn't even work. What am I doing? Check. I'm gonna go here. I mean, I still have tricks here. There still are tricks. Maybe I can still win this. Take. I can go back to f6. Maybe I can go to g8 or e8 here. Wait a second. Queen f6, king h7. I also have g4. G4 and g5 is mate. Bishop d3. I think this is a good. Oh, I missed queen c1. Oh my. Oh wait, no, but I have here on bishop g2. Oh yeah, I didn't even see queen c1. I'm very lucky. I'm not actually just lost here. Okay, so I take. He does this in the wrong order though, because now I might think I can. If he checked with the pawn at h5, he has some h4 trick. Okay, so I go check. Oh, is this not mate? Wait, what the heck? Wait, check, checkmate. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Next game. Thanks so much to Chris Boots for the 11, Amin for the 13, Scotty D for the good 7, Echoplex for 7. Appreciate it. There we go. Tough game. We get the win, 3 out of 3. Next up, what do we have? We have Polish fighter. He's still playing. He is probably winning with an outside pawn. Yeah, I mean, that happens, you guys. Welcome to chess. Trade in a3, outside juicer, easy peasy lemon squeeze. Thank you so much, King Falcon for 38. WTF? It's just chess, you guys. Stop acting all weird. It's not like everyone else hasn't already done that. It's a3, a2. Yeah. All right, so he's gonna win. Let's see. Gandivam is this is Arjun. Arjun has a pass pawn. Queen h6 is easy, or make a second queen, no matter what he does. Thank you so much, Trent Aunts for the 7 months. Thank you so much, Trent Aunts. Appreciate it. What do we have here? We have Amin is just winning here. He's obviously just over. See standings. Okay, I assume Magnus also on 3. I don't see Magnus on 3. Maybe just super far down, but it's all good. All right, what else? Still a few games going. Vincent Kamer is just drawing his game. Thanks so much to E Kraken for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Magnus won without making a move. Yeah. Kramer. I don't know. Keimer. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but anyway, we're 3 out of 3. Okay, Benolius is playing at Sharapov Evgeny. What do we have here? Knight c7, bishop b6, probably knight a6, bishop e8, just winning too. Does Magnus stream? He has streamed in the past. I think to Clay Tour for the 22 months. I don't know. Opponent was AFK against Magnus and messed up his tiebreak. Okay. Maybe. Who knows? Who cares? Which I mean is stronger, the Egyptian or the Iranian? Probably the Egyptian. He's probably stronger. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 games going. I think it's always have Mango's Poppy for the prime. I think it's Mango's Poppy. Where does he stream? He sometimes streams on Twitch, but it's not consistent. So anyway, you literally don't care, dude. Something like that. But okay, black is winning here, but I just walk the king back, king d5 and then queen e6. Jerome Powell taking the market. The market was down. It wasn't bigly down though when I last looked. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, you guys. What can I say? I see my biggest holding is up over 4%. American Airlines is up 1.7. United is up 3.3%. I don't know, you guys. Market looks completely fine to me. But anyway, let's keep moving on. Round number 4 coming up in a second. And we'll see what happens. Okay. Round 4, I'm playing against Mitraba. I will keep playing knight f3 g3 and keep going. Is Yavriker a GM? Not yet, but he should be a GM. So anyway, play knight f3. Tech stock's no bueno. I mean, I don't really hold tech. I haven't held tech in quite a while. Okay, Mitraba, I guess, is just disconnected right now. So yeah, you have almost twice as many viewers as Ninja right now on Twitch. That's awesome. I actually rated Ninja yesterday. He said he was a big fan of the disrespect speedrun. So big shout out to my man Tyler. Actually, I shouldn't say Tyler because then people think I'm talking about Tyler 1. But yeah, Ninja's just you know, pioneer also. Let's just go e4 knight d2 here. Keep it simple. Yeah, because when I say Tyler, it's like everybody refers him as Ninja. So when I say Tyler, like, oh, Tyler 1, like, that's not who I'm talking about, of course. It plays e5 here. I'll play a4 c3 knight c4 and go from there. Also, actually, why did I play? Actually, a4 was a really bad. I don't want to say it was like really bad because it's not the end of the world, but I should have gone a3 b4. That's normally how I play this whole structure, so I don't know what I'm even doing. It was b6 logical. I don't really want to play b4. Knight e3 is a move here. I think it's probably a good-ish move, ish being the key word. I don't think it's great, but yeah. So it's all good, you guys. All good. Okay, he goes d5, so he does strike hard in the center. I didn't think this was supposed to be the right moment for him to strike, though. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'm looking for a trick here because I feel like there's something that I'm missing here. I'm gonna take and go here, maybe hit the pawn. He's gonna go queen c7. I'm probably gonna go a5. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna play a5 and knight e3. I'm gonna try to get really a little bit wonky. A5 is also kind of committal though. This might not be a very good move by me. But we'll see. It could also be completely fine. So I get knight e3 and we have some swaps here in the center and stuff starts opening up there. There is going to be a lot of play. It goes a6, which I think I can play knight g5, knight e3, knight e6, knight d1, knight c7 is good. Knight g5, take, yeah, he blundered this. Okay, and now it gets kind of wild here because I have this great bishop on the diagonal. The bishop can see all the knights, it can see the rook, and black has problems. So I think knight g5 is a very strong move by me, and I think I'm just much better here. I don't know if I'm winning, but I'm much better. I also have this diagonal too. I've got multiple diagonals. Rook d8, queen f3 looks like a good rock solid move. Bishop a2 also move, but I think if I go queen f3, he can tickle me with g4. Yeah, that's queen f3 is a mistake. So I guess I go back to a2 then. So he still has his pawn. So if I go queen f3, he goes g4 to tickle, and then he gets like g4 f5, etc. So now I can also play d4, but I assume I just take and play like queen e2 or queen g4 as well. I know somehow queen g4 like h4 h5 looks right. Goes f5, we go here. Oh, but now I give him e4. What the heck? Oh geez, I just made a big mistake. This is not great. Let's leave it at that. I go here to hit the knight. Knight f3, I just take. Huh? What was that? I mean, he's much better here. Okay, whatever, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know what to say, you guys. I don't know what to say. Of course I have completely lost there. Paid actor, yeah, after the game is gonna go check his PayPal, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing great. Of course, Magnus about to win too, so Magnus also gonna be on 4 out of 4. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I really don't know. Yeah, after f5 I had bishop takes c4. Oh, you're right, I'm actually a terrible chess player. You guys are right. If I go to my games, I go to my archive. You're right, I'm actually a terrible chess player because right back here I have this move hitting the king and the rook, and when he takes the juicer I take and he can't guard the rook. Oh, I'm actually terrible. This is actually just winning. Oh, I'm really bad at chess. Not good, but we got the win. 4 out of 4. Magnus is up 4 pawns here. I don't know why his opponent isn't resigning yet, but he's up 4. Things switch to Arjun Yashima for the tier 1. Mustache Girl with the prime. Magi Malicious with the tier 1. Zergi with the tier 1. Boomer with the 10 months. Thank you so much to Boomer. Only sub because I can't stand watching 10 ads in the middle of the game. Thank you so much to Boomer. Appreciate it. I'm terrible at chess. Exactly. I know you're only 3,200. Exactly. I know. Like, I mean, compared to a computer, I am actually really quite bad at this game. Thank you so much to Secret Sauce for the 23 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's take a look at the standings. We have myself, Magnus, Matthias Bluebaum. We're all in 4 out of 4. Nothing too shocking so far. Genghis Khan is playing against Daniel Naroditsky. Is Genghis gonna live up to his reputation here? Complicated. Apparently knight takes c5 is better for white, but I don't really understand why. Daniel also on 3 points, by the way, so this is a big game too. Good thing you're only a streamer. I know, tell me about it. Knight d5, I think you take now though, right? Or rook e4 also decent, but both captures look fine. I think Daniel's going to win this game. I think he's going to find a way to untangle. This bishop is the big issue for black right now because the bishop on h6 is a problem. I think queso lance for the 8. I think Skyline is not queen takes e4 because then there's knight c3 with the 4. Oh wait, no, takes and there's rook d6. Wait, no, but then you take and you block with the rook f8. Yeah, so it doesn't work. So you have to take on d5. I thought he could take, check, but there's rook f8, takes, and black just has an extra pony. I think there's a moral soccer nuke for the 2 thing and nuke for the prime. How do I value Danya? I mean, I think he's a very strong player, no doubt. Genghis, didn't I just explain that this doesn't work, you guys? Knight e2 is checkmate, by the way. Knight e2 and queen d1. I literally just explained that this doesn't work, and he uses 40 seconds to play a line. I mean, I have no words. Horrible. I explained, I thought for 5 seconds, realized it doesn't work, and then Genghis uses 40 seconds and plays it anyway. Thank you to France for the 2 months. Terrible. Horrible. But Daniel on 4 out of 4 also, so a lot of people on 4 out of 4. All the top names here. Of course, there is a break. Let's see, how is Polish Fire doing? We have Jan Krzysztof Duda. He is in some trouble or not? Maybe not, because he has actually more pawns. Thank you so much to Nimjo for the tier 1 as well. So it's a pretty stacked field here at the top of Title Tuesday. There's Polish Fighter, Jan Krzysztof Duda, Magnus, myself, Big Fish, Fedosea, my teammate in the Pro Chess League, Gandivam, Arjun, Gandivam, who's Arjun Ergaisi, Daniel Naroditsky, Alexander Borden. A lot of top players on 4 out of 4. So very, very good stuff. I'm going to take my first break, you guys, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Give me a second. Thank you so much to Philippe for the 16 months. Thank you so much. 16 months of giving money to a multi-millionaire. Thank you so much to Philippe. Thank you to Mr. Rogers for the 2. Thank you so much to Kuse for the prime. Appreciate this. Chair thinks it's Hikaru. Exactly. So all right, very top heavy field. 20 players on a perfect score. A lot of names that people recognize. You have Amin, you have Danya, Fedosev, Oparin, Bluebound, myself, Magnus, Arjun, Duda. So as you guys can tell, this of course has become the premier event for everybody to watch by far. I have not played Magnus yet. No, I'll probably play him later if we keep winning, but it's pretty hype. Don't forget Kramnik is on 3.5 out of 4. He drew the former world chess champion. He's on 3.5 out of 4. So Magnus is not streaming. Nope, he's not. Thanks so much to GM Delgado for the 4. Am I playing the PCL? No. So apparently, because I played for the New York Knights, or the Gotham Knights, sorry, and we won all 3 of our matches. Basically, we don't play again till May 11th. So we get we get basically 9 weeks off before we have to play again in the Pro Chess. Like, don't ask me why that is, but we don't play for a very long time. Very long time. I mean, don't ask me how that is, but yeah, we don't play till May 11th. It's like second week of May. I don't know, you guys. I think it's Berg for the tier 1. Yeah, it's like really weird. Yeah, we don't play for like 2 months. Thank you so much to Dur Shiny for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Dur Shiny. So what is the prize? It is a whopping $1,000, you guys. $1,000. So yeah, $1,000 grand prize. But as I said, everybody loves online chess. It's pretty hype. We have an article we're going to cover a little bit later on the topic as well, and go from there. But I mean, it is the truth. More people would rather watch Title Tuesday when we play than watching some random classical chess event that has other top players in the world. That is simply the reality of the world that we live in these days. That's just how it is. Yeah. So it's life. Thank you so much, Zill RT, for the prime name. Zill RT, appreciate it. Thank you. So did I ever do an IQ test? I did an IQ test on stream. I got an IQ result of 102, you guys. So most people probably are a little bit smarter than me. Let's leave it at that. So anyway, it sucks because classical chess needs much more brain. Classical chess needs much less brain. Classical chess is 90% how much work you put in at home before the game or before the tournament, whereas blitz and rapid chess are very much about the brain, your intuition and critical decisions when you don't have a lot of time. So I actually just flat out disagree with you, because the first 20 moves, it's all preparation these days when you play classical. It's all preparation. So anyway, all right, round number 5 should be starting anytime. No, these games are all over. So all right, so every game is over, and we'll just keep watching, or keep waiting for the game, I should say. So yeah, when people talk about classical chess, I mean, I have an article I'm going to cover later on this exact topic, but yeah, I think people really don't, if you're not playing at the top level, people don't understand what the qualms or the issues are that people have with classical chess, because preparation, openings in general just don't matter up to a certain point. They're just completely irrelevant. It's like, I'll give you a good example. It's like when I go like play tennis, or even if I'm just practicing and hitting with people, if I go play tennis, I mean, I have a decent serve, but like the thing is, you get the serve in, and then kind of you try to hit and rally and all these other things. But it's not like if I had like a much better serve, it's gonna like mean that I win every single game. That's just not how it works. And chess is the exact same way, where people put too much emphasis on the openings and memorization and preparation, and they don't realize that up until probably master level, it's completely irrelevant. You just need to have basic opening setups and getting there. Work for Sampras, yeah, but I mean, those guys are kind of, that's like comparing me to what's that? That's like comparing me to Bill Gates, or that's like comparing Bill Gates in chess to me in chess. Okay, so it's not a good comparison. Yeah, and also just serve like Pete Sampras, of course. I mean, yeah, that's obviously, that's great too if you can do it. I mean, I wish I could do that too, but yeah, it's just not realistic. Like, I mean, like, if I were to go and hit with an actual pro, I can hit a great serve, but that ball is coming back in the court. It might not be a great shot that they return it always, but that ball is going to be back in the court. So it's like, that's not enough. It's just not enough. And I feel like in chess, it's the same thing. People think like the opening is going to get you that winning position. You might get a great position, but that doesn't mean you're going to convert the winning position. So, all right. Where is round number 5? We should be starting pretty soon. Thank you to Aaron Cap for the 25 months. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you can hit some great serve, and maybe if you surprise like a really great player in tennis, they'll hit it short. But you still have to be able to hit that next shot. Like, you have to be able to hit it cross court or whatever. You have to hit that shot from the middle of the court. So yeah, it's just like, it's the exact same thing. So, all right. You hate the long breaks. I like the breaks, but it is true if you have an early game in round number 4 or round number 8, you end up sitting for like 10 minutes, which is kind of annoying. I would agree. Federer is the GOAT, but I had an argument that Agassi should be included in the top 10. I mean, if you saw Agassi play against peak Federer and what was that, like 2005 US Open final, I mean, for like a set and a half, Agassi was able to like rally with Federer, and that's when Federer was just like hitting the ball really, really well. I mean, the courts were super fast. So I mean, Agassi is definitely underrated. Let's play d5 here. Let's play a Hikaru because it's been working so poorly. Wait, he played knight ge2. I did not expect that. Okay, Shima Man is getting a little bit interesting here. I could play bishop g4 maybe. I think I'm gonna play bishop g4. I'm kind of curious. He's gonna play here. I guess I'll take. I'm gonna take the pawn. I don't know, maybe it's no good, but I'm kind of skeptical of what he's doing here. Knight d5 also moved, by the way. Wait, I need to think here because this doesn't look right somehow. I mean, knight bd7 is a safe move. e3 is also a move too, actually. Okay, I'm thinking too long here. I should just move. I'm just gonna play knight d7. I'm thinking way too long. If he could castle, this would be very bad for him, but he can't. So goes rook d1. I assume queen b4 is still correct. Castles, I expected that. I don't really want to play e6. e5 looks... Oh, e5 is going to go knight e4, of course. I could castle, I guess. Okay, I'm thinking way too long here. There's no way I'm going to win this fight if I use all this time. So, Okay, I don't want to play e6. g5 is not the move. I think I'm going to castle. I'm just going to go for it. I'm moving way too slowly. I just got to move. It takes with that knight, which again I can take. Do I have f5 here maybe? I think I have f5 here. I don't know if I do. So I'm just gonna play e5 here instead, which is probably a mistake also. Yeah, I'm just using I use way too much time here in this opening. Because bishop e3. Can't play f5 here. Gotta move, you gotta move, you gotta move. I also had knight b6 maybe, but whatever. I just have to move fast here. Trying to think about what he's gonna play, basically. Still down a lot of time here. Queen a4. Okay, not b5. A6 looks very bad, but I don't see a better move here, frankly. Queen. Oh wait, that looks wrong. Wait, that looks very wrong to me somehow. I don't know if it is, but it looks wrong. Because queen b6, he loses the knight, so he's gonna have to take, and I'm gonna take. Wait, what? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just losing, but I don't see it. I suspect I could have taken and played like knight c5 or something, but I don't have a lot of time here, and so I'm just going to try to play fast. Before, okay, I guess I go here. Go here. Uh-oh. Take. Okay, now I should be safe, actually. Kind of. Blockade. I mean, I should be better now, kind of. I have rook b8. Yeah, I'm unwinding this because I'm gonna ice skater him on the back if he pushes b6 and takes. Go here on rook b4, and I'm starting to really outplay him now. And now I have rook b2 with the classic classic wooden shield as well. Yeah, I've completely outplayed him. I'm gonna win this game now. Or I should win the game. Doesn't mean I will win the game. How do I do this? No b6 move. Yeah, it's just getting mated. Thanks so much to Bebot for the prime, Siketh for the prime. I actually played that like a god. I'm not gonna lie, I played that like an actual god at some point. Okay, apparently rook d6 is good here. But yeah, considering the time situation, I mean, I was very lucky. Okay, so I did this, which apparently rook d6 is actually winning. I mean, this looks horribly scary, but I can go queen e8, and I guess I just run the king up and I'm safe here in the center of the board. But okay, whatever. With no time, very unlikely that I would find this. So I go here. Okay, bishop d6 is right, king e6 is fine. Oh my god, I can go knight e6 here, which is insane because I have rook d8 and I have a classic ice skater. That's actually pretty wild. I can go knight e6 here. That's insane. So I go here, then I block, and now I just start playing this really well. Also b6 here doesn't work because then I have rook b8, takes queen, and then I ice skater him with rook to b1, so that's why he couldn't do it. But anyway, nobody cares, we get the win. 5 out of 5. Let's see who else is on 5. I assume Magnus is. Where's Magnus's game? He's done. Wait, did Magnus lose? I think someone should Max favor the 2 and Nachu line for the 3. Magnus lost. He withdrew? What? Wait, Magnus withdrew? What? What? Things are Olas. What? You can't be serious. Oh, he got disconnected. Yeah, probably didn't want to give Levy a video. Good one, you guys. Good one. Yeah. Yes, good one. All right, so anyway, yeah. All right, yeah, still 1 game going, then we'll play round number 6. Yeah, so far so good though. We're on a roll. We're on a roll so far. Woohoo. Well, I keep streaming as usual. Yes, you guys, I always stream through. I know that from a general standpoint it's not the smartest thing if I want to win title Tuesday to stream in between the 2, but again, content is content. I'm a streamer first. I like to give you guys the great content. Apparently we have some hot stories to cover today. It looks like we're gonna have some hot stories to cover after after title Tuesday, so it's gonna be an interesting day, you guys. Interesting day. Yeah, we'll see. Woohoo. All right, here we go. Round number 6. I'm playing my teammate Mr. Vladimir Fedoseev from Russia, currently living in Spain. We have Reddit React, we have a Wall Street Journal article, we have a chess.com article, so a lot of stuff. Now I'm playing El Big Fishito. I'm gonna play e5 and then I'm gonna play a Spanish. Or is he gonna play Gucci? No, he's not gonna play the Gucci piano. Do I really, I mean, a draw is fine, but do I want to draw or not? Nah, I'm gonna play let's play a real Spanish like a man. Let's play d6 bishop d7. Thanks so much to Mitch for the 6 months. Yeah, I want to have fun. I don't want to do that. Let's go here. Go here, Fianchetto, the bishop here. Let's go here, knight f6 next move. You demand. Thank you. Now f6 is what Fabiano was playing, this f6 knight h6 stuff against Maxime in one of the speed chess events. So if Fabiano can play it, then I can do it too. So let's play knight h6 here. Thank you, Squirtus Aurelius. Thank you so much to Squirtus Aurelius. Appreciate it. Thank you. Fabiano played this against MVL in the speed chess championship like 2021 or something. So yeah, now castles I suspect is a move. Queen b3, knight f7 takes. I think it's fine, actually. I think this is fine because I think I have tricks with knight a5. Okay, so he takes. Now I can take with a d pawn. Actually, f takes is also a move here. I can also not play b5. D takes is definitely a move, but it doesn't feel right to me. It's also fine though. I think I'll take with a d pawn. It feels decent. I have knight f7. I have knight a5. Okay, so I assume I block with the knight and go like bishop c8 or e8. Bishop c8 is a move, but bishop e8 is also a move. Oh, but bishop e8 is bishop c5, so I guess I go here. Bishop c5, just rook e8, and then bishop e6. Assuming I'm not hanging something here, which is also possible. Because takes, queen b3, I just go back to d7 and I'm fine. I'm also threatening bishop e6 here. If I get bishop e6 in, I'm completely fine with no worries whatsoever. So I guess I pre-move this. Oh, did I just blunder? Oh no, I think I just blundered. Oh no, I did actually. But I do have rook b8 and rook a8 or something. Oh, I did blunder. Lovely. So go here and rook a8. I mean, this doesn't look right. Go here. Queen c4 is a move. But then I have knight a5 too. Wait, it goes queen b5. So wait, if I go rook a5, what's going on? No, then he has rook takes d7. If I play rook a4, knight d4, that's also an option. Wait a second, this... It's not a move. Knight d4, knight b8. Knight b8's no good. Knight d6 doesn't look right. Rook a5, rook d7. Takes. No, rook a5 is no good, so I guess I'll go for this then, and knight d4. Because I mean, I have knight c2 also here, or knight f3. I mean, I have multiple options here. I mean, knight c2 to take the rook as a move also takes. I have f5 maybe. I'm clinging to a prayer here, kind of. So I have f5 and queen c4. Wait, that's not a move I expected. Queen b8 maybe. I'm looking for something here. Not bishop e6. Okay, f5 is a move. Gotta come with a move. I just gotta move. You gotta move. d4, knight d2 doesn't look right. I'm just gonna go here. Okay, so he takes. So my take. No, this isn't working at all. I'm gonna have to basically try to win this game on the clock or something. Blundered in the opening and I got punished for it, but I still have some hope if I can just keep the game going long enough. f5 e5 just goes h4, of course. I mean, I have g3 too. Bishop h6 maybe. Oh, but he's got knight f4, which I missed also. Go here, trying to create some kind of counterplay, anything if I can. There's also queen c4, which I missed too, but I can just keep the game going. That's all I have to do. Five. Yeah, this just isn't happening. I also hung that. Doesn't help. Bishop e3. Wait, there should be a tactic here. What the heck? I almost swindled him. Yeah, there's No, there's nothing. Ah, whoops, didn't mean to click that. That was almost a draw here. I guess it's losing no matter what. That's so annoying because I should have just lost the game cleanly, and then he gave me a glimmer of hope at the end. Back. Yeah, I just wondered in the opening here. Yeah, castles is okay, but I have to not take the D pawn basically. Although wait, it's still, oh, bishop e8 is still okay. Interesting. Apparently this is okay. Strange. Anyway, whatever, that's life. Just misplayed the opening. Probably I should have been solid in retrospect rather than gambling, but it happens. Thank you so much to Kenzie for the 15 Skull with Bones. Thank you to Welch. Thank you so much to Slay for the 4. Yeah, it's unfortunate. D takes e5 I guess is okay, but in a blitz game very hard. I would have had to spend like 30-40 seconds to do it. It's life. I mean, I'd rather play than take a quick draw, which is what would have happened if I had played the Berlin. Anyway, 5 out of 6. We keep going. Next game coming up soon. Thanks so much to DGMM for the prime. Thank you, Conquership for the prime. Pro King Tuna, thank you so much. Diggers Sid for the prime as well. Appreciate it. If Fabiano can play it, I can play it. Also true, but yeah, it's just a little bit unfortunate. A little bit unfortunate. Magnus withdrew apparently, or his internet died or something like that. I don't know what happened. Okay, this is going to be a draw. Okay, all right, round number 7 coming up in a second. It's all good. You slow win this. One game is not a big deal. It just means that I have to win every other game, so it actually makes life easier because now there are no question marks in terms of the style that I have to play. I just have to go crazy. Yeah, Magnus had connection issues. Is he? Well, I guess he wasn't streaming, so we don't know, but I assume Magnus was in Norway, but maybe it's not. Hard to judge. Anyway, you want Kramnik? What is Kramnik on? Kramnik is not in the running. 10 out of 11 will win though. Magnus has been streaming quite a bit lately, you guys. Magnus has been streaming, just to be clear. So anyway, a big shout out to nearly 25,000 you guys who are watching on this fine Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much, you guys. We are of course playing Title Tuesday, a prize money event with a grand prize of $1,000 on the line. Did you say how I went to the Celtics game? Yeah, I went to the Celtics game and the Celtics got a very big lead. They were up by like 28 points at some point in the second quarter, and they proceeded to lose the game. And not only lose the game, they got blown out. Like it wasn't even close for the final quarter. So it's a very weird game. So like I got there early. No, this was not against this was the game I went to, which was against the game I went to let's play night 3 was against the New Jersey Nets, not the game against the Knicks. And they were up by like 28 points. Like as soon as I sat down, they jumped out to like an 18-3 lead. They're up by like 20 points. It's like, okay, unfortunately it's going to be a blowout. That's life, you know, not super exciting. But then basically in the third quarter they fell asleep, and they actually fell apart. And meanwhile they played the Knicks, and the Knicks won because the Knicks, you know, the Knicks are on the road to winning a championship this year. They've won 9 in a row with Julian Randle. I mean, what more needs to be said? It's finally the glory days are here for the for the Knicks. Let's take. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about the Knicks. I think Knicks are gonna win the championship this year. Let's take the pawn and go c4 here. I mean, with Julian Randle, maybe, yeah, or Julius. Sorry, was there a football player with the same name, by the way? Wait, was there a football player like Julian L. Randle or something, or Julius L. Randle? I feel like there was a player on the Steelers with the exact same name. Am I crazy? I think that's why I'm getting confused. There's some player in football. There was something L, or no, that was wait, was it Antoine L. Randall? Maybe I'm getting all confused, but whatever. Okay, let's go rook d1 here. Knight e4 looks like a very solid move. It's not the best move. I think I'm just gonna go bishop b1 and try to line up the scopes. No, and I didn't say Jor-El. I didn't say Jor-El is from sorry, not Spider-Man, from Superman. Let's just go rook d2 and rook d1. Thank you so much to Alexandra Samagonova for the raid with 39. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Let's get you to bed, old man. Right, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I forget what I was saying. They have Ben Donnelly for the prime. I mean, very solid position for both sides. Gonna be a very, very slow game though, so it's all good. But yeah, so the Nets game, like they were up by like 28 points. It's like, I mean, I was there with Mr. Daniel Wrench, and it's just like, we're like, okay, it's gonna be boring. We start playing on our phones, you know, in the second quarter, and then like halftime comes and it just like it all turns around, and it's like I don't know, somehow we're like a little confused. We're like, what just happened here? Like, what just happened? I mean, how does this go from like a blowout to this? Now I can still play bishop b1 back. And also reroute my knight. This is going to be a very slow game. I could also just play h3 and create scope. I think I'm just going to go here. I don't know if it does anything, but it just feels like a better square. Maybe I don't know if it does anything at all, but it seems like a better square. The road to 3300 is taking a detour of 3200. I mean, 3300 is not realistic. If I get red hot at the right moment, it's possible, but I would say very unlikely in general. I mean, I kind of just want to play, I want to play like an alpha 0. Let's play like an alpha 0 with h4. It's probably not a good move, but an alpha 0 likes to push p on the king side, so I'm gonna play h4 like alpha 0. And alpha 0 is 4000, so you got to play chess like a 4000, right? Okay, 97. Now of course I assume here I'm just going to retreat, maybe queen c2 to scope him, and now if d5 I have knight to e5. It goes bishop c6. I mean, I don't know, h5 looks like the right move if I'm pretending to be an alpha 0, so let's go here. I mean, I don't even know if this is actually good, but his pieces look very cramped and kind of quiet here. I have queen g4 also. I missed his move, or no, bishop e4 is not a move. Oh, did I just miss bishop a5 and that was just a free juicer? Okay, he does it anyway, but I can play bishop a5 here. Does it not work? It doesn't work now, of course. So stupid by me. We'll go here and trade. Bishop a5 is just winning a pawn. Ridiculous. But he does have problems on the king side here. There are issues for sure, and I should be a little bit better pawn structure. It goes d5, which is interesting. If I go bishop a5, you can just take on c4, I guess. If I play knight f3, it doesn't look right. Rook c, rook d1 and trade, it's reasonable. Okay, wait, I need to think here. a5 maybe. I'm gonna play rook c1. Rook d1 was obviously fine, but I need to win this game. A draw is not good enough here, so I need more complicated positions. I can't just play simple chess. Normally here I probably would play rook d1, trade everything off and take a small advantage, but since I already lost a game, I can't really play solid here. I need to go for a win or a loss, and by keeping more rooks on the board it becomes more imbalanced. There are more chances for both sides. Of course I think I actually take with a pawn here to stop the juicer or the rook coming to this d5 square. I don't know if it's right, but it feels right. After the game I'll check and see what Stockfish thinks, but I think it's correct to take with a pawn. Okay, queen c6. I'm gonna go here, knight e5. I don't like queen c6 actually. It feels like a dubious move. Knight e5 lurking. I mean, I get the idea of queen a4 to go rook d1, but I cover it. Okay, rook d8. Queen a2 is rook there. Queen f3, f6, knight g4 maybe. I feel like there's something here that I'm missing. I can feel it in my bones. Maybe not rook b1. I'm just gonna play passive with queen e2, guard everything, cover d1. It's not the move I want to play, but I'm up so much on time here that I feel like it's not that bad. I'm gonna go knight g4. I'm looking to do something here on the king side. Okay, f5, but now I go back. I have g4 maybe. I mean, he has weaknesses now. If I can never get the knight to g6, I probably just win the game. Queen a3. I guess I go here, hold everything. Knight b4, I just take. Go knight f3, cover d2. I have rook b1 also here. I have the open file. I also have knight e5 here maybe. I really like e4 though to attack this pawn. And if he goes f4 e5, then there's queen g6. I think I'm gonna win this game. Okay, take. Don't really want maybe a knight e5 here. I think I'm gonna play knight e5 and knight g6 because now these pawns are all weak. The king is weak, the rook is active. If I take, oh, it doesn't work. If I take, he takes and he has rook e8. Okay, so go here. Is this checkmate? Whew. Sheesh, that was close. I think d3 I was actually in trouble, right? He had d3 here. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I guess he just missed that he was getting checkmated on f8 by the knight and the rook, or that if he goes here it's the same problem. He gets checkmated by the rook and the knight as well. Yeah, that makes up for the previous game, because like because that game I should not have probably won. So it's sort of magic pain for the prime. There's a magic pain. Yeah. Oh right, was it right to take on c4 with the pawn? Let me pull this up. Was it right? Let's go back. Yeah, much better here. Yeah, of course. Oh wait, no, bishop 8. Yeah, bishop a5 is good. Of course, now it says it's +1. Go here. Yeah, b takes c4 is the correct move, because if I take with the queen, first of all, there's knight d5, there's also rook d5 to win the pawn on h5. So taking with the pawn is correct, because it takes away the square from both the rook and the knight. So okay, we win the game 6 out of 7. Next game coming up very soon, I suspect, and we'll go from there. Here's a shit Duddy Kong for the 19. Queen takes pawn was winning. Queen takes e6, you mean? Which one? Oh, queen takes e6 here was winning. Why? And I just take, I mean, okay, maybe this is winning, but it's pretty dank here. Pretty dank. So all right, let's see who else is still playing. And apparently Bortnick is still playing, right? So let's pull it up if it ever shows. Bortnick is not playing. Bortnick drew against Gandhi Vamp. So I'm only half a point out of first place. Thank you so much to Burt Macklin FBI for the 9. Need a Falcon Man for the prime as well. Thanks so much to Falcon Man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've heard Hikaru say dank a bunch of times before. What does a dank mean? Dank means something that's kind of silly, doesn't make any sense, and is very random. That's the general gist of it. Magnus is back. Is he? I don't see him on 6 out of 7. Yeah, I don't see him. So yeah. Magnus is 5. Okay, yeah. I mean, Magnus could still play the spoiler though in the final game. He could play the spoiler. It's possible, but we'll see. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, he missed 2 games, not 1. Indeed, you guys. No. All right, I think there's an 84 Einhall. We're waiting for round number 8, which will start soon. Levy and Magnus are on 5 out of 7. So Levy is just like literally sitting there. He's praying like, please God, please give me the pairing against Magnus so I can make some video. He's praying for that, you know it. I think it's sort of go Duke for these 17 months. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's literally praying for that. Yeah, Big Fish won't be the next PCL match. Nah, you guys, it's all good. I don't care. Come on, you think I care that I lost a game to Fedosev? Be serious. Things are Hippolytus for the 15 months. I like it that you think that. Yeah, it's like I care. I care that much. It's like, man, I lost a Big Fish. Like, no more Big Fish on the Pro Chess League team. It's so much Cracker Jacks for 2 months. Appreciate it. All right, so are there any games still going? I guess there are. Oh, we have El Clasico. Of course, we have an El Clasico. Rook versus Rook, obviously. Absurd. Do we have another two El Clasicos, of course. Rook versus Rook here as well. Ridiculous. These are Chorus for the 5. I think attacking Moto for the 3, and only up a game for the 2, and QC Colossus for the prime. Yeah. All right, I'm getting Bluebound here. This is a game that we both kind of need to win, so I think what I want to play against him. I mean, I'm gonna stay more on the solid side. He's gonna play Bishop D2. Now there are many lines. I've played this with white. Let's play this one, I guess. I guess I'll just play D5. Many options here. I just don't know which one I want to go for. C5 is obviously a move. Rook E8 is also obviously a move. A6 is also a move, but I think A6 is a little bit dubious. But I need to win this game, right? So if I need to win this game, why not play more on the edge? There's an argument for that. I think I'm just going to go Rook E8 here. I'm gonna play c5 here. This feels like his ordering is a little bit off here with knight e5 somehow. It was a3, so I guess I take, or do I can also take on d4. Takes, I'm just up a pawn, right? Takes, knight e4. Bishop b5, takes, f6, takes. Queen a4, bishop d7. Queen b3. Queen e6, rook e3. Ooh, this is a spot where I can try to play this like a classical game or not. I'm trying to think about this too. Ooh, this is hard. I'm gonna play this like a classical game and spend all my time here and see if I can make this work. So takes. Yeah, I'm gonna play this like a classical game. c3, f6, takes. Queen h5, g6. Queen f3, bishop e6. Okay, so he takes. I want to play this like a classical game, but the more that I look at this, the more I think I should just be f6, takes. Queen f3. Okay, maybe I'm stupid. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to play. I just have to play normal moves here. Yeah, I mean, I misplayed this. Completely misplayed this. I burned all my clock and I made the wrong decision. I burned all my clock to make the wrong decision. To think here. But I'm gonna use this time. I'm gonna think on his time here. Goes bishop f4, which is surprising. Okay, back to that, but why did I do that? That was also ridiculous by me. No, I've completely misplayed this. I guess I go there. Yeah, see, the problem is I'm also way down on time. That's the other big issue that I have here. One. Let's play here, guard everything, kind of. I have to think here and come up with some concepts. That's the problem I have. I mean, maybe I just go like b5 or something. I mean, is he gonna go queen d3, I guess, and try to mate me somehow? Let's go here and bishop g7. Okay, queen d2. It's also not very attractive. I think I have to play g5, which I really don't want to play, but problem is I just have no development on the king side. That's actually the problem here. I just have nothing going on. Like, my rook is wrong. Every piece that I have here is just completely misplaced. Every single piece that I have is just horribly placed. I'll go here. This knight, if I could magically put this knight on f6, I'd at least have a plan and a prayer. But queen d1. Okay, I don't like queen d1 though. I mean, I have f5. I also have bishop g7. I'm still much worse, of course, but I can kind of try to pretend a little bit here almost now. Yeah, now I can kind of pretend because I'm getting king f8 and maybe queen g5. There's a little bit of pretending here from me now. I'm still much worse, but okay, bishop f5, logical. Okay, I guess I, oh wait, no, I'm in trouble here. If I take and play rook c7, I take and play queen f6 maybe. I'm still okay here. I'm kind of holding. I'm not holding, am I? No, I'm not holding at all. What the heck? Yeah, two really bad games in a row by me. Yeah, two really bad games. I played that over. I mean, I should have gone with my instinct even if it didn't work. I'll show you guys what I was calculating. Not this game. I should have just trusted my instinct. Basically, I didn't trust my instinct, and I then did something stupid after I used a minute. What I wanted to do here was I wanted to go takes and knight e4 and bishop b5. Yeah. See, I didn't trust my instinct. This is what I wanted to play, and then I used all my time and I didn't play it. I used all my time to do this, and then I didn't follow through on the plan. This is exactly what I was going to play. Yeah, I didn't follow through on the plan. I spent like a minute and then I didn't do this. This is exactly what I was thinking about for the whole minute, and I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to do it. Whereas I should have just committed to the whole plan here, because once I don't commit to the plan, I do this. I mean, it's not like the end of the world or anything, but I'm down a minute and I have a bad position. I mean, once that is really important. An important point for people who play blitz is that once you have a plan, you kind of have to commit. There's a moment where like you have to either play perfect, try to play perfect moves, or you have to just play practical moves. And I sort of got stuck in between in both. Yeah, even here bishop d7 was still kind of okay. I mean, it's not great, it's still better for white, but it's much better. Yeah, Bros is Magnuslow. Yeah, I mean, it was just, you guys heard me. I'm like, I'm gonna play it like classical. I'm gonna try to play the perfect move, and then I'm like, no, I can't do it anymore. So stupid. Yeah, if I trade, I would not have lost this game probably. But I assume that here there was some tactic. Also, I looked at the other line too with this as well. Although this one I think doesn't work, so queen h5, right? Or is it just queen f3 right away? But see, I got stuck between both. Yeah, unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate. Maybe I still have a chance at something if I win two, because already the leaders have dropped 1 point. Pretty unlikely, but possible. Yeah, thank you so much to Quixote for the 7. Thank you to Steakor. Thank you so fast. Do it. Turbosloth, Coney, Falters, Blings, Twitch GF for the prime, Jared Mills for the prime, and Scalia for the prime as well. But yeah, once I spent a minute there, that was just terrible to not follow through with the plan. Yeah. Yeah, and now of course obviously we're on the break, which is annoying as well. So let's see if my tie break is terrible, so that doesn't help. Let's see, so there are 3 rounds. So no, there are people who can get to 7.5, so actually it's not realistic. It's just not realistic here, not realistic at all. Let's see, Bortnick and Nihal. Okay, Bortnick's winning 7.5. Yeah, it's just not happening. Who's in charge of updating the instincts? Yeah, actually I'll give you another example though, of where instincts really matter, just to give you guys a counter. Is yesterday there was this event happening in Germany, and there was this match between Eric Hansen and Renato Terry, the Peruvian player, and there was Eric was basically up a minute from the start because of our Megadon, and Eric had a good position. At a critical moment, he just started thinking, trying to play perfect moves instead of just playing practical good moves, and because of that he ended up losing the game. And that's another perfect example of where in blitz and rapid, more so than classical for sure, you have to at certain moments make the decision and commit to it, as opposed to getting stuck in between. And Eric got stuck in between, then he got low on time, tried to just play practically, but by that point it was way too late. Thank you so much to Ricky Panzerato for the prime. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's the short and the long of it for anybody who's watching that. Thank you so much to Lito for the 14 months. Appreciate it. Thanks so much to Lito. Yeah. So anywho, how's being on the boss panel? We have an article on that, which I will cover a little bit later on. Before we cover that, we have a different article that I have to cover from the Wall Street Journal, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So I'll try to get to 9 out of 11, try to at least finish in the top 3 if I can. Probably not likely since there are so many people on 7, but you never know. Weirder things have happened before. So it's all good. Thanks so much to Federico Grando for the 11. Thanks so much to I Hate Sand for the 32 months. I appreciate that. Once again, you guys, as you may or may not know, if you do have Amazon Prime, you spend that money, so you get Prime Video, the shipping deals. I think there's Prime Day as well. All these great things that are involved in Amazon Prime. Amazon does own Twitch, even if they don't talk about it that frequently. And therefore you can actually connect Amazon Prime to Twitch Prime and subscribe free to one channel every single month. So instead of having to spend an additional $5 to subscribe to a channel, you spend $0. So essentially you're taking $5 out of that Prime subscription and giving it to your favorite streamer. So if you do that every month, that is $60 out of your Prime subscription that you take away from Jeff Bezos and Amazon. Lord knows they have way too much money already. So take $60 away from them every year. It does not auto renew, so you need to make sure every single month to go and check, because obviously if it auto renewed, they would be automatically losing that money, and no, that's not okay. So you got to connect it, you got to resubscribe every single month, but make sure that you do that. Just take $5 away from Amazon every month and make them go bankrupt. Thanks so much to Kemmer Engineer for the Prime. I just got pwned for the Prime. PL Nicholas for the Prime. Rune Magic with the Prime. No 11 with the Prime. Canator for the Prime. Fishkasict for the Prime. Ghost Shell with the Prime. Wrecked Hard with the Prime. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys, appreciate it. So it is what it is. Thank you so much to Patome for the Prime as well. Thank you so much to Patome, appreciate it. Tier 1 is better than a Prime? No, because then you're paying $5 out of your own pocket. So you're paying $5 out of your own pocket, whereas the Prime, you're essentially paying $60 for Amazon Prime, which is a steal compared to what you normally pay, and you're taking $60 out of that, half the money roughly, and giving it to your favorite streamer. Thanks over to Talbot for the 8 months with Prime. Thanks to Talbot spending $0 but subbing for free for 8 months. Thank you so much to William Yohei for the Prime, appreciate it. Thank you so much. So it's all good, all good. All right, so unfortunately not like I'm gonna win this, but we're still gonna play it out, see how it goes. Thank you to Masked B for the Prime. Thanks so much to Pyro or Progio for the 4 months. Thank you to Bees Goated for the Prime. Thank you so much. I own Amazon stock, don't want them to go bankrupt. Well, of course they're not going bankrupt. I mean, anybody who's in the Netherlands, I'm sure there are plenty of people watching. You saw him take that garish, ridiculous $500 million yacht out the other day. I think it was in Rotterdam. So trust me, he's not going bankrupt, neither is Amazon. It's how the world works. Thank you so much to Sizzle V2 for the Prime. I mean, they like basically, didn't they have to take down a bridge so that his stupid yacht could get out of there? Thank you so much to Fishman for the Prime. Mad Dog for the Prime, appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much to BGBB MMM for the 18 months. Thank you so much to BG MMM. Yeah, it's only 500 million bucks. I know, it's just like $500 million. What's that? That's just a pocket change. Thank you so much to Back and to the Left for the 4 months with Prime. Thank you so much to Scourley for the Prime, appreciate it. Thank you. You thought the city didn't budge? I don't know what happened, but somehow they got the boat out. Yeah, I don't know. They decided not to dismantle the bridge. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, $500 million yacht. Nay. Yeah, I work for the company that made the yacht. Nice, Chicken Talk. So you're in Rotterdam. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, I mean, I've loved the Knicks my whole life, but let's be honest, as much as I want them to win the title, it's pretty unlikely. So we just need to win a few games, get the rating back over 32, keep it all going pretty chill. Thank you to Kinoko Iapo. Thank you Skr for the 21 months, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, let's go Celtics. I mean, Boston was good. I enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun. Can't complain, and the seats were pretty amazing. Thanks so much to Lord Kisame for the Prime. So yeah, I would highly recommend that. Like you get center, basically center where you can see both baskets right in between the two, and up about like 13 rows. That way you can see the threes from the corners as well, and you just get a perfect view. So that's what I would say. Am I a Boston fan? Of course not. I grew up in New York. Are you serious? Let's be serious. Of course not. I hate Boston. I hate their sports teams. Anyway, round number 9 beginning pretty soon. Yeah. I think there's a Martin Eden for the 7 months. I need a GoPro Master for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, seriously. Suddenly the New Yorker comes out. Of course, I grew up a Yankees fan. Let's be real. Thank you so much to Snorlax for Thermos. Notice how he waited until after the MIT conference to say that. Of course, obviously. Boston has the best sports teams ever. No, they don't, you guys. No, they don't. Last I checked, the Yankees have a lot more World Series than they do. Thank you to Argas for the 9. Appreciate it. Let's hear your best NY accent. I don't have an NY accent. The NY accent is pretty much you just yell out and you curse at people all the time. That's what you do if you're from New York. Someone cuts you off in traffic, you stick up a finger and you say that's what you do. So anyway, let's keep going. All right, thank you so much, Machevsky, for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we keep going. No voice there. You heard that? Yeah, you heard that. Exactly. Yeah, you heard that. Boston is pretty nice though. The city itself is pretty good. I do like it. It's quite chill. Quite chill. All right, now we're still on this anciently long break here, but keep going. Yeah. Obviously, Hikaru is a New Yorker. He lives in Florida. Well, that's also true too. There are a lot of New Yorkers, and the mic cut out there. Exactly, the mic just completely cut off. I agree, totally. Okay, round number 9. I don't get really a favorable pairing. I kind of want to play something more interesting, but everybody, there are many ways to play. So I'll just keep going. Knight f3, g3. I'm not doing great. I'm in number 18. I have 6 out of 8. But if I win a couple of games, I can make it interesting. I think I'm gonna play something different. I'm gonna play e3 and c4 here. This might actually be terrible. If he goes c6, I'll play d4. It's a weird position, actually. I'm gonna play queen b3 and like bishop g2, maybe just knight c3 even. Okay, let's go here. It's very rare that you put the pawn at e3. Normally you just castle right away, but it's a game of chess, so we'll see what happens. I don't want to give him a bit too much center. That's why I play this whole d4 e3 setup. I don't want him to get all these pawns up in the middle of the board. Goes to a5, which is logical. I believe you're supposed to, it's actually turning into something very similar to a real line now. It goes like a4 queen d1 and the knight c3 or something. Or sorry, a4 queen d1 takes knight c3, takes with a knight, which is interesting. I don't believe that's correct. So I play a3 to stop knight b4. So when he goes a4, I just retreat. There's no knight b4. And at bishop f5, I just go e4. I can still play e4 already, but I'll just castle. I don't think this is supposed to be great for black. Just my first reaction here is that this is not right. But again, here I go thinking too long, like this is a freaking game of classical chess for no good reason. Play e4, attack the knight, take some center here. Knight b6. Now bishop e3. I have rook d1. Many options here. Somehow bishop e3 seems correct, but honestly I can also just trade, I guess. Don't want to trade because then he gets the bishop out very quickly. So again, why am I thinking like this is classical chess when it is not classical chess? So let's go here and take. Thank you so much to Toot Mystical for the prime cycling. Thank you to Mariana Andreo and Contractor for the tier 1. Okay, so I'm gonna go here so he can't really move the knight without losing a pawn. Bishop's still very passive, can't activate it easily. I think I'm gonna go knight c3 or knight d2. Probably knight d2 because if I go here the knight can jump, so I probably develop this way if I can. See what he does. Although knight c3 puts pressure on the pawn out here. Pawn's a little bit loose, hard to judge, very, very hard to judge. Okay, goes knight. Wait, doesn't this hang the pawn, or am I? Oh, he gets rook b. What? Bishop c5, rook b2 takes. I don't know. I mean, it's a pawn. If I don't take, what even? Don't I have bishop c5 or? Oh wait, no. Then oh shoot, did I just blunder this? I think I go here because I need to go bishop c5. I desperately need bishop c5 to be played. If I can get the knight in the game, I just win the game. But I need to because rook b8 bishop c5. Now there's no rook b2 because takes. So the rook guards the queen, so I sidestep the threat and I guard the queen at the same time. Not sure about the position. Yeah, it goes rook b8, which is of course probably a good move. Go here, attack the queen, of course. We go here because knight d3, I have rook d1. Yeah, knight d3, rook d1 is uber critical, but I think I'm okay there. Takes should be okay. Knight f3, I can go king h1. I don't want to take because then he might have a lolly on g2. Knight d4, I just take. Okay, rook a5 looks suspicious to me. It looks very sus. Oh, he wants rook h5 actually. That's why. Wait, he wants rook h5. So take. He wants to do a rook. He's trying to lift his rooks, bruh. Queen e6. What even does queen e6 do? I don't even understand. What is queen e6? Wait a second. Wait, what is this? Actually, I'm really confused. Wait a second. If I go b4, I don't understand. Is he trying to go here and here or something? I'm really confused. He's using too much time here, so he wants to go queen e5 and then some tricks. Okay, now I see what his idea is. He wants to go queen h5, but this is still very spicy. d1 maybe, queen h5, h4. I just gotta move. Yeah, this could be really bad. Okay, I have to go h4. I have bishop e7 and rook c5 or something. I don't really want to take 7, rook e8. d8. Gotta move. You gotta move. I have queen d7 maybe. There's no lolly here. I could have played rook c3 too. Now I'm trying to mate him too. We're both trying to mate each other. I'm mating him as well though. Okay, but now it's a game. I can't do it because it's a draw there. I win. Jeez. Ridiculous. Every game today is turning into a nightmare. Every game today is turning into a nightmare. Thank you, Chester Apricot, for the prime swap for Golden Mighty K. So yeah, every game is turning into a nightmare. Jeez. Oh, rook c4. Oh, rook c4 and you pin the tail on the donkey. That's so bad. Oh, rook g1 is also apparently good here. Yeah, I mean this. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of stuff. But where was this? What was going on here? H3, of course. Obviously, a typical computer move. H3 is winning. Also, I'm supposed to play queen d1 and walk right into the fossil, and have queen h5, just h3, and oh right, because this wins. I go here and then I go here. Okay, all very dank stuff. Yeah, very dank stuff. Yeah, very, very dank stuff. All right, somehow I win the game. We're on 7 out of 9, 2 to go. Thank you so much to Dara McGetrick for the prime. Thank you, Mr. Computer Boy for the prime, and Mr. JVs with the prime. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Seven out of 9. We keep going here. 4 people on 7.5, 4 on 8. I mean, first place not really in play here, but maybe I can get to the top 3 with a little bit of luck. Thank you so much to Flez for the prime. I did say I blundered that 15 times and I have 10 minutes. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's a little bit much, but that's how it goes. Thanks so much to Neon Argon for the gift of sub. Thanks. Struggle Tuesday. Yeah, it's not been a good title Tuesday. I feel like every game has been pretty tough. We're playing the Gatulia. Play G. Nah, let's play knight f3. Of course. Now we play Gata. I should play like h4 to tilt him and make him think I'm cheating. But let's go g3 here and keep it simple. Don't play well. Yeah, don't play well against Gata. You're not allowed to play well against Gata. That's like rule number 1. That's rule number 1 in Gata's Fight Club. Thank you, Too Fat to Kidnap for the prime. I mean, h4 isn't cheating. It's just a way to troll him and annoy him. Bishop f5, interesting. I guess I'll go knight d2. Why not? Queen c8, interesting. So I guess I'll play h3. Why not? I have knight h4. I can also go g4 and e4. Just a little bit bold. It's not bad. And then I'm just gonna play knight h4. Go e4. Probably he'll play e5. I'll go d5. I mean, he has knight a6, knight c5 maybe. Goes a5. Idea to play this. I don't really want a castle here. Could try to castle queenside. It's kind of interesting. Think about this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play here and queen e2. Let's just do it. I don't know, this probably is terrible, but I don't care. So go here, knight f1, knight e3 is my idea. I also had f4 there, which I should have played, but whatever. My knight on h4 is a little bit loose too, I just realized. But I mean, if I get f4, okay, it goes bishop e6. I mean, knight e3 is a move. F4 looks reasonable. He can't take of e5. If I play f5, let's see, a bishop b3, that doesn't look right. Yeah, and if he takes, I just take and I'm fine. Yeah, Gata has misplayed this fairly severely, actually. This is fairly severely misplayed, because now he doesn't get bishop c4 even. Did I blunder something? Wait, what? Wait, what? Well, I can also just take, I guess. Then he has knight c3. I don't understand. What am I missing? Oh, he's just... Wait, what? Okay, this looks like a little bit much. Okay, I mean, the Gata is trying to go g5, I guess. I'll just take. Go here. No, I mean, g5 just not... I mean, what is Gata doing? This is ridiculous. I mean, Gata is much better than this. Okay, I can play rook f1. I mean, bishop f1 also probably quite good. Let's just go here and target the pawn. I'm gonna go here, knight f4. I mean, just no nonsense, basically. I'll even give up the pawn. I just don't care. Yeah, I mean, this is just very weird by Gata. It was sayonara for the 18 months. Yeah, I don't know what God is thinking, honestly. Just very, very weird the way he's played this game. It's just terrible. He might even resign here, honestly. It's just that bad. It's actually just that bad. Yeah, very, very strange game. Luckily not an FM. True. Yeah, if I was an FM, you know what would be coming. But God is streaming here. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I guess he thought he was getting squished on the queen side. Maybe he just missed all this stuff, but still, just very, very strange. Okay, of course I take. Knight f4 looks good enough to hit the pawn. If I just take, what's going on? I mean, I don't want to throw this game, of course. That would be really sad. Yeah, he's got knight f3. Like, he has some very weird small tactics that he's angling for. c3 even is good, but okay, I don't want to mess this up, so let's just take. Takes. Rook c5, queen e3. I mean, this just isn't happening. Goes knight c4. I can play king a2. Rook c5 actually looks. c5, queen f6 just takes. Yeah, let's go here and take. Just no nonsense. He has to go queen f6. I just take and play that queen e3. Let's just go here, hit the pawn. Mind you, I have made this a little bit messier than it should be objectively. I mean, it's still winning, but I have made this a touch messier than it should be. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I did this exactly, but whatever. Okay, h4 is solid. Knight d5 is, I think just knight d5 and knight c3 should be good enough, or queen c3 too. I mean, I just mop it up, I guess. Queen d6. Let's play check here. If he goes queen e5, I'll trade, of course, and go knight b6. Let's go here, go after the pawn. He can't take, so the fossil. Yeah, it's just, I mean, terrible. Knight g4 also probably a good move here. Not the only move. Knight takes c4 is good. I mean, literally every move is good, so I'm just gonna make sure that I play solid moves and I don't do anything stupid. Go here, hold everything. Yeah, no need to be fancy schmancy. Just the rook e5. Now knight c4 should win because he's gonna have to trade queens. Oh wait, if I take, he found a little wrinkle, but I just take. So rook c4, I have rook g3, and takes, I just take. And yeah, this is very basic. He'll probably resign here. Okay, another win. Move to 8 out of 10. Dude's still playing. Shugarov is playing El Big Fishito. Big Fish in a little bit of trouble here. A little bit of trouble. White's maybe slightly better, but this could also be a draw. Takes, rook c6, knight a5, rook b6. He has to take though, because if white gets c5, white is a chain and it's over. Rook c6, knight a5, rook b6. Probably a draw, actually. Maybe rook c2 to go rook c7, but hard to judge. I'm guessing this will be a draw. Yeah, it's getting so low, it's going to be a threefold. 4? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm half a point out. Somehow I'm half a point out, it looks like. Let me close all these games. I'm only a half point out going to the final round somehow. Don't ask me how, but I'm only a half point out, so I have a chance. So Bordick is playing against Shield. This also looks like it's going to be a draw too, though. Amazing. Let me refresh this. I mean, it should be a draw. I mean, check. King f7. Okay, if white gets f4, there are chances, though. I mean, small chances. Still should be a draw, but once white gets f4, at least white can try to pretend. There's king g6, of course. f5, king h7. Rook c4, king g8, I guess. I mean, I think you actually, now it's gonna be a draw, right? You just trade, or does black try to win now? No, it's gonna be a draw. Okay, so this means that basically I'm gonna be there. How many people ahead of me? There are 5 people ahead of me, so I need a couple of draws and I need to win to have some chances. My tie breaks are better than some of the guys though on 8.5, so it's not crazy. If I win, I could get into third. Yeah, Goddess head was still in the previous game. He lost 2 in a row. Okay. Yeah, thanks so much to Ganga Hat for the prime, Varro for the prime, ML Albert the prime, Sprinzy for the 2, and Shouty Rusty as well. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Still a few games going. What is this? Weird. I didn't play Magnus, no. Okay. 9 out of 10 could win, but I'm gonna need, I need to play one of the 8.5s. I need the other ones to all draw. I mean, if there were like 1 or 2 guys on 8.5, it's possible. Gotta claim to be at a winning position. He was better probably with precise play, but that's how it goes. Please lose. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, there actually is nothing in the cup, you're right. So my coffee is done, my smoothie is done, but I have a whole jug of water. Thanks so much to Chief Hessingen for the 100 bits. Thanks so much, Chief Hessingen, appreciate it. All right, round number 11 coming up very soon. So good chess. Thank you so much to GD Sebastian for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, GD Sebastian. Thank you so much to Sios for the 14 months. Can I get one of the 8.5s who's above me? Does he have better tie breaks? He's the guy who has the best tie breaks, which is also good for me if I can win. But I have to deal with Bortnick, who's got much better tie break than me, which isn't useful. But he needs to win, right? So let's just play e5. I'm gonna play same old Spanish. My tie breaks are decent. I have 61.5, but Bortnick has a 67, and everyone else is close on 8.5, so whatever. It's probably not good enough to win, but if I win the event, but if I win my game, I'll probably get some kind of money, I'm guessing. These are a road HT for the prime. He's thinking for a long time here. Interesting. I mean, this worked out so well earlier that I feel like I need to play it again. I think g5 is g5. Let's play it. I don't know if it's a good move, but it's a move, so I'm gonna play it. Let's be aggressive here. It's a weird move. Wait, I don't think that's correct. Okay, go g4. Huh, what's his idea here? I don't really want to trade the, I could trade and go queen f6 maybe. Let's trade and go queen f6, I guess. I mean, he can trade the queens. He probably doesn't want to, but if I get bishop g7, I fiat cheeto. Position looks surprisingly decent for me, all things considered. Considering that I'm flinging poo with this g-pawn, looks fairly decent. Okay, queen g6 allows knight d3. I don't like that, so I guess I'll just go here. Keep developing. Probably I'm going to play h5 here at some point. Oh, I had bishop e6 maybe as well, but whatever. I can also go rook b8. I mean, he has developmental issues because I can push p on the king side. I have diagonals. I have the bishop combo. I of course have a right triangle as well in here, so he has some issues here. Yeah, this is irregular, which is exactly what I want, because again, a draw does nothing for me and I need to win. Now rook b8 is a move here to target the pawn. Kind of like it actually, but I can also play h5. I can also just go bishop e6. Why don't I just play bishop e6 first? Yeah, let's target this pawn. Important move. Probably I'm going to play h5 h4 h3 or like knight g6 knight e5, and he can't play b3 because then he loses the juicer on c3. He's going to do something irregular like queen e2. Now do I go knight g6 or h5? I think I go knight g6, idea knight e5 to put pressure on the pawn. Knight f4 also a big threat here. I really do actually like my position. Knight h4 is an interesting move too. Knight f4 is the more human approach. Trying to figure out if f4 is really an issue. This is what I figure out. Is f4 actually a problem? I can also go knight e5 and h5. I'm gonna go knight e5 to hit the pawn again. He's gonna play b3, and I'm gonna go here because now if knight e3 I trade. If f4 I just trade, and if I get f5 I feel like I'm doing okay. I can also just castle or play f5. F5 takes f4 d3. Yeah, this looks good, so I'll take. I have bishop d3 in here. Knight d3, so I can obviously trade. I think I should just trade. And bishop e5 also. No, I think I just castle because I can just take with a bishop. Takes is a big threat also here. Takes and bishop f5 maybe. So he takes. Question is, do I play c5 or do I play like, I think I just go h5 h4 h3 maybe. I had bishop d3 also, which is a problem for him to deal with. And go knight e2, I guess. Okay, goes bishop d4. I just want to gain a little bit more time. So let's play h4. I'll take with the queen. I don't know if it's best, but I just don't want to allow infiltration or checks on this diagonal, so queen covers everything. Don't know if it's right, but it feels right. Now I can play h3, which is a move. Maybe not the best move, but I need to get some counterplay here. So I think step one is to double stack. This has to be correct. This looks correct. Just to double stack the rooks. I'll go here maybe. Maybe I should have gone to h7. I don't know, but I also still have h3 and h2. I mean, it's tricky. It goes knight e2. I can play h3 if I want to. I don't. Oh, do I have, no, rook f2 doesn't work. I thought I could check and check, but it's no good. Don't want to play c5, but I kind of need to stop knight d4. Knight d4 is actually a big problem. He goes g3. I'm way up on. I guess I take. Takes with the rook. Wow. That is not something I expected at all. Wait. Whoa. That. Confused by this move from him. Queen c3. I'm just confused by every move this guy is playing. Now if I take with a pawn maybe. No, he's knight g3. Don't stop being an adult. Let's go here. Trying to put pressure on the knight here. I also have rook e3. If I go rook e3, queen d2. Can also go king f8, I guess. No, not rook e3. Wait, I have queen b. Check. No, it's not over. Wait, no, it's not over. Shoot. It's not over. I thought it was over. Okay, but now I write try. There we go. Checkmate. There were a lot of tricks there. That was actually very weird. A lot of tricks in that endgame, but it says zeros. King g8 was the best move though. King g8's a good move. I actually played this very well. King G8, because if I go Queen E4, there are checks on the dark squares here, although maybe Queen E4 wins as well, but whatever, who cares? We got the win. Big win. Obviously we move ourselves up the leaderboard. We're at 9 out of 11. It's not good enough. Bortnik draws his game. Maybe I can pass him. I definitely can pass Duda, I believe. Or no, did Duda win his game? Yeah, did Duda win his game or not though? If Duda drew his game, I pass. If he won his game, probably I don't. Thank you so much to Fire Dragon. Thank you. It's Live Grace for the 16 Fathead for the 5 Chrysos for the 31 months. Thank you so much to Scopy for the Prime, LTK with the Prime, and Neo H with the Prime. Duda won. Okay, then probably I don't pass him, although it is only 1.5, so we'll see. I mean, I feel okay about the result. Obviously, I mean, I wasn't playing great, so it's not the end of the world, I assume. Although even first place is unclear too. Big Fish and Nihal, they have a close tiebreak, so I don't know who wins. Thank you so much, Cyrus Halcyon, for the Prime. But Sir, big fan. How's it going, Manus Dior? Hope you're doing well, man. Or Manus Dior, however you pronounce it. So I'm gonna go use the restroom quickly, and I'll be right back, and then we'll cover an important article.